officers and your opinion on the streets with consideration of crime stats data and the number of new people moving in the area? And is the city doing enough to retain officers?
No, no, and no, because this is a city of 1.3, 1.4 million people with about 300 to 400 people moving in every week. So we're growing rapidly. In 20 years, we will grow by 412,000 people. It's a city that's 443 square miles. The town I was raised in, which really is a town, DC, is 43 square miles and half the population, and they have 1,000 more police officers than we do. So I'm not saying we need to double our police officers, but we need to add at least 1,000, because we also need to be able to deal with the fact that certain parts of our city have a much higher rate of crime, and it's really disturbing to see how people are being afflicted. And the police are doing the best that they can do. They're having to work overtime because they're covering for shifts. They're also having to work overtime because they make significantly less money than police officers in neighboring areas, anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 less. And we need to make sure their pension's going to be covered in 2024. They don't get Social Security. I was shocked to learn that, and that's appalling. I also think that we would have better relationships with our police officers if we would promote programs in our schools so that, when we were growing up, it was Officer McGruff, and kids kind of learned not to be afraid of police officers. If adults are telling children the police officers are your enemies, they will fear them and they will react negatively against them. We need to get them to understand these people are our friends, they're from our neighborhoods, they're moms, dads, brothers, sisters, someone's children. We need to reintroduce that because we have a very diverse police department reflecting everyone who lives here in Dallas. So, having more programs with like foot patrols and community service, I think helps reduce that fear. I also think that partnering with DACAC, the Dallas Area Cultural Advocacy Coalition, helps the safety, and so like the arts projects in the low-income neighborhoods and also in East Dallas, because we've got a lot of great artists here, would be a way to reduce safety and maybe partner with the police and the schools and the communities so people are like, yes, we've brought this together. This is an amazing city. It's got so many things, and I've lived in 10 states and 3 countries. And so when I picked a city, when my husband and I picked a city, it's because this is so great. So.